Okay, let's talk about getting our speaker wires hooked up to our amplifier. You'll have run 2 of the gray speaker wires to your house speakers, one to your left speaker, one to your right speaker. This is the supplied speakOn connector. The tools that we will need for this job are wire strippers and a screwdriver. It'll be a number 2 Phillips head. You can either use a hand screwdriver or you can use it on a drill. For this demonstration, I'm going to use the drill to make this go faster. So this is what I supplied to you, speakOn connector. We'll disassemble it. So that is the strain relief, or the boot. This is the strain relief. We'll take out the body of the connector. Now there's going to be 4 sets of screws on here. We're going to hook the left speaker and right speaker up to this jack and on the back of the speaker amplifier. We'll look at the wiring diagram. So right here on, if we plug it into the channel 1 output right here, you'll see we can do 2 sets of speakers. So 1 plus, 1 minus right here. This will be our left, and then 2 plus and 2 minus. This will be our right. So here is the wiring diagram for that. So we're going to follow that wiring diagram right there. speakOn is disassembled. We'll put both of the wires through the boot. Then we will take both the wires through the strain relief. And then take our wire strippers and just gently score the jacket. And then we'll be able to get it pulled off right there. Okay. There is a Kevlar rip string inside the speaker line. So you can use that to help rip and unzip the jacket as well. You want to make sure when you cut that jacket that we're not cutting into the connector, or sorry, the conductor. We are good there. So I'm going to strip about 1/4 of an inch of the internal jacket off the wire. There we go. So this will be our left speaker line. So we're going to tie this into the 1 plus and 1 minus. I'm going to back the screws out right there. The plus is going to be on the center, and then the minus is going to be on the outside. With this, the white will be the plus, and then the black will be the minus. So we hook that up to where there's no copper showing outside the chuck, but then we don't want to be tightening the screw down on the insulation either. So I'm going to snug it up, and then I'm going to give it a good grab. And tighten it up. So we'll repeat that on 2 plus and 2 minus. So you'll see a 2 plus and a 2 minus. They're really small, but they are there. So I'm going to back the screws out. Make sure that I don't back it out too far where the screw and that little clip fall out. So again, white is going to be the positive and black is going to be the negative. Make sure that I am seated in there properly. I don't want to be tightening the set screw and that little piece of metal down on the insulation. I want to be actually on the copper clad conductor. So snug it up on both. There we go. And then really tighten it up. With any electrical connection, a loose connection is going to be a warm connection. This could heat up and then also cause problems with transferring the signal from here to there. So we want to make sure that we are tight on those set screws. So right there, we have our left and right speaker all in one speaker plug. So I'm going to hook the, push the boot up in place. So right there, a little notch lines up. We're going to shove that through the body or the barrel. And then that strain relief should be almost flush with those threads. Tighten it up. We're done. Okay, so left and right in one speakOn. And then this goes into channel 1. Again, there is the diagram next to that. So when we stick our speakOn in, we just don't put it in and call it good. We actually do a 1/4 turn to the right. And now it's locked in place. Not going to come out. When we set the volume for our speaker amplifier, let's start right about 2 o'clock. So we're going to call that about 6 on the dials right there. So we got our channel 1, which is going to be left, channel 2, which is going to be our right speaker. If for some reason that you miswired the connector, this can be the right, that can be the left, or you can reverse the conductors and then go ahead and fix that to where we're left and right.